Vanessa, is this crime or poor judgment?
Crime!
Crime.
Crime all day long. I don't know the technical term for this crime, but she should be locked up. Clearly is way past poor decision-making skills. And then on top of hiring some man she doesn't know, the audacity to not even show up and see what his face looks like. But this would be the same girl complaining if he did something to her son, if he took him away, if she never saw him again. And then she would want our sympathy and, oh, my baby's missing. No, you're disgusting. You deserve to be in jail because you don't care about your child at all.
Again, Nikki, let me play the other side here and say, we're just unenlightened. We're just old timers. Craigslist is a place, it's a marketplace. You can get all kinds of things there. Who are we to say you can't meet someone? And by the way, as this story played out, the guy she met on Craigslist, very responsible.
Yeah.
He turns out to be a hero here.
Right? You know, I hope that guy's relaxing on the beach somewhere in Florida with a cold beer in hand, because let me tell you, I use Craigslist to sell furniture. You know, you can buy some things on it. I'm glad to see it's so versatile these days that, hey, you know what? Breaking, you can also put your kid in a car with a stranger and go from Georgia to Florida for a little joyride. All I have to say is I agree with Vanessa. You know, this woman, she needs to be locked up. And again, kudos to that guy for being responsible and actually giving Craigslist a little bit of a good name.
Well, Sam, I'm going to ask you the same question. As I read through the lines on Nikki's comments, she uses Craigslist, whatever, okay. But my question is the same. Are we just sort of unenlightened and behind the times here, and people can't actually find worthwhile sort of services like somebody who could pick up a kid?
No, Dr. Drew, I agree with Vanessa and Nikki. And you're right, Nikki. You know, kudos to these people. We talk about all these stories where people don't notice red flags. So thank God for this guy for noticing that. But just to play devil's advocate, what if this mom really is naive? I'm not saying that she may or may not be a terrible parent, but what if she had some parenting classes?
Yep. All right. Let me ask Judy. Yeah. Or could this be a local cultural thing? She's from a part of Georgia where neighbors help one another out. They don't think about the potential of handing off to a so-called stranger.
Okay,
Look,
Dr. Drew, cultural or not?
Marietta, yeah, Marietta's a very neighborly place, right?
Right,
She's like my neighbor. I would have given her kid a ride.
Judy, go ahead.
But listen up, you know, this cultural or not, this is obviously just another indication that parenting really isn't as intuitive as some of us might believe. Like, oh, when you give birth to a child, you're just all of a sudden going to get that maternal instinct. Parenting education is absolutely key for somebody like this, and she just really maybe doesn't know better. But what she has done could have potentially ended up with a dead child. Okay, and she doesn't even realize that. That's the missing link that we need to address with parenting classes.